Hi, welcome to Sky's Intuition, and I'm Sky. Okay, my native name, part of my native name is Sky, and that's the name I choose to use. So, how's everybody? I hope you're doing well, divinely guided, guarded, and protected. Let's get a intuitive reading in for you. I intuit the energy. Please don't make the situation your circumstance nor the circumstance, your situation. Oh my gosh, the divine talks to me, I swear. You know what the divine told me this morning during my meditation was that I don't understand. I don't say we, but I didn't understand how the first is last and the last is first works. Like, yeah, we see the first is last, last is first. So the last person becomes the first person, okay? But the divine showed me that also, too, that works in the negative. So the last person that harmed you was the first person that's going to be dealt with, and then on and on and on. It has to unravel the way that it. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. I don't know. But try, when you roll up a ball of yarn, right? You roll up a ball of yarn, and the last piece, now you got to use it. So you have to use that last piece first. Okay? Divine, thank you for that lesson, and thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me from any and all encumbrances, blockages, hexes, vexes, curses, whether I'm coming, whether I'm going, morning, noon, and night. All of my chakras, and especially the crown chakra, if you saw the last reading. All of my chakras, codons, molecular structure is divinely protected. My DNA and my Akashic records are divinely protected, as with all who follow your light. Divine, please console anybody who is in need at this time, and thank you for this general collective reading. We do have somebody as a big mouth. They're tormented by somebody's big mouth because they're twisting up a story, twisting something. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. All right, we're going to do, wow, Divine, come on. Divine, we're going to do, you know, the progressive, keeping in mind that I don't read them secularly, like one, two, three, four in sequence. I read it by the energy of the message. Doll curse, doll curse. Somebody had an Annabelle. They had an Annabelle. If any of you don't know what Annabelle is considered the most cursed doll on the planet. She's a Raggedy Ann doll. I forget where she's kept. Malpractice. Ooh, grateful. You are loved. Was somebody pretending? Nothing to worry about. This is the weirdest kettle of fish. Was somebody pretending that they were doing a doll curse on you for someone and they didn't? And they were like, don't. Oh my gosh, when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. I am a firm believer in that. If you can't change a situation, that's the divine telling you it's time to look within and figure out what's what with you. Safety deposit box, malpractice. Um, I want to thank you all for watching. Grateful for a motor vehicle. Motor vehicle. Somebody bought somebody a car. I tell you what, you are loved. I ain't gonna lie. My son, who is now deceased, uh, did me a tremendous favor. No matter what he said about me or how he talked to me, he talked really nasty to me. But he did buy me a car or Viagra pills. Nothing to worry about. Viagra pills. What? Wanted, arrest warrant. And I am grateful for that because it was really when I needed it. Arrest warrant, 10th sign of the Chinese zodiac, the rooster. Good luck omen, on time, dispel evil spirits, waking up. 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, and 2017 are significant years. U.S. mail, motor vehicle, something something in the mail you might be receiving, something in the mail. Hopefully not an arrest warrant. Gatekeeper, and signature required on a contract. You might be receiving something in the mail asking you to sign something. This is the base. Teacher. Teacher may be getting arrested here. Angels protection. You have angels protection here. We never met. Somebody's going to send you something in the mail. You never met. Waterfall. The Hoover Dam, man. They held something back so long that now it's like overflowing. They never got your signature on something I'm getting, and they did something. Or orange suit. Okay. Somebody's, I'm getting orange suit, man. Notary, sign here. They need your signature. I said it over and 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 over. And they can't what am I trying to say? They can't give up on getting it because it's a difference between them going to jail for a very long time. This may have something to do with something they did to someone, had done to someone, took a contract out on someone as well. Maybe they had a contract out on you, this teacher. I've been getting teacher. If you watched my prior video, for those who watch my videos, fraud. There you have it. Fraud, perversion, and fraud. Okay, doll curse. What's this about, Divine? What is this doll curse about? This doll curse accident. Something was an accident with a doll curse. Doll curse. I don't know. But anyway, somebody didn't do it right. I don't know. Malpractice. Oh, mind control turned around in the reverse. Someone could not control your mind. Malpractice with their whatever to get you into an accident. Revenge. Grateful. Maybe somebody wanted you to be grateful for something, and so they wanted revenge. You are loved by a male, or a male is loved. Whoa, I don't want that many, Divine. Nothing to worry about. This is plenty of power supply. Narcissistic supply, maybe. Somebody, energy. Don't worry about it. Plenty of energy. What? When we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Hotel, motel. Safety deposit box. Dismemberment. What? This doll may be in the safety deposit box or something, all broken up or something. Maybe somebody has it locked in there. So that, yeah. Oh my gosh, that makes total sense to me now. Somebody could have a voodoo doll locked in a safety deposit box, and they have the key. The key. Remember? All of the readings we've been doing, how they're all interlaced. Motor vehicle. Somebody lied about a vehicle, a car. winter. Might have lied and said somebody gave them a car. Dating. Was dating in the winter. Viagra pills in a wooded area. So, that date led to something happening in the woods, maybe. Arrest warrant. What's this arrest warrant about, Divine? Jealousy. Somebody's jealousy is leading them to an arrest warrant. Looks like a feminine, and it looks like maybe a crime of passion because they have see the red shoes, red heels. Somebody may have a pair of red fashionable Prada heels. Okay, somebody was cleaning up at a party. Somebody was cleaning up after a party. Somebody in the sign of the rooster. We can look up the years. U.S. mail. This is the desert. So I'm getting here that the mail, it was either really slow or somebody didn't receive it. With the camel, gatekeeper, outer space. Gatekeeper, outer space, I don't know. Somebody doesn't want, missing. You see, there's that letter, U.S. mail, and there's that letter, missing. You see, maybe somebody said that they alienated themselves from you or vice versa, and so therefore they kept this letter, and now it's pretty old and crusty. This teacher, maybe the justice system with regard to this teacher. Angels protection, road. So something on the road, you have angels protection. With this car, natural disaster, somebody we never met wants something to seem natural, but you're protected. Yeah, because you're alive. You rode right over that waterfall. See, look, you got that rowboat that goes from end to end, right? And you're alive. We lived through something here. Orange suit. Somebody's going to jail for fraud. It's all about this cult. In the name of Yeshua, Rabbi, Jesus Emmanuel, please, please, please send your agents and angels and wipe this stupid stuff off of the face of the earth. We fight over land that inevitably we all die and never really own. We're all really renters. Some have more leniency with their license to do whatever they want than others. They think they own the house, but they're going to die, and it's going to be sold to somebody else. So what are you talking about? My Native American mentality. All right, let's see. Somebody committed fraud here. They lied, said that maybe they were dating you. I don't know. Because we have Viagra, wooded area, and you know what that tells me? Check. Somebody was supposed to get someone in a wooded area. Took Viagra maybe in their drink, right? One of those, what do they call them? I don't think I've ever had one. I don't want one. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to experiment, nothing like that. I'm good. I'm good. Um, Molly's Viagra pill, whatever. Accident, doll curse. This is the Six of Swords. Somebody here wants to move on from this accident they had with this doll curse, or they were cursed, or they cursed you by accident into moving on. This is the Ten of Swords. This is the betrayal, malpractice, mind control. Someone here was messing with your head, trying to give you weird thoughts out of revenge. This King of Swords, they were grateful, or somebody was doing this to you. This King of Swords might have been doing this to you out of revenge. Queen of Pentacles, male, you are loved. You are loved. Male, the lovers. So maybe this was a Gemini, had to do with a Gemini or a choice here. Loved, male, you are loved. Nothing to worry about. Power supply, the Empress. The Empress has plenty of supply for our narcissistic butts. Give me a second, guys. I want to just turn down the lighting. Look at that. The Empress has uh, nothing to worry about. The Empress is the Empress, right? You got nothing to worry about. They're draining you from a hotel motel. Three of Swords. Somebody here had an affair in a hotel or motel, or they were brokenhearted about something they found in a hotel motel. What is this dismemberment with the safety deposit box? Knight of Cups. Somebody was supposed to come in and get some kind of key, maybe. Key to your schmooze you for the key to something. A safety deposit box. Lies. Motor vehicle. This is the Four of Wands. Somebody lied about being married for a car, getting married for a car. Somebody got married for a car. Show them what they want. Dating. Someone's dating. Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to come in quick in the winter time. They came in quick to this hotel motel room. Viagra wooded area. This is somebody who got caught maybe cheating. Wooded area. Page of Wands. I think somebody was screaming at somebody in a wooded area. Or they promised a lot of sex to somebody and they were taking Viagra. I don't know. Justice for this teacher. Page of Pentacles. Somebody paid this teacher, or this teacher may have paid the justice system. Angels protection. Six of Wands. Down the road, you will be recognized. If you're not recognized now, it's because you're being protected by angels. They're telling you don't sweat it. Judgment, natural disaster, we never met. Somebody's being judged. You're like, go away, we never met. Or you actually never did meet this person that's under judgment. This is death alive, and this flew back at me, and this was the Nine of Swords. So somebody here is really freaking out because you skated right over this. They're afraid now that they're going to die because you got over something they were doing to you, because you had angels protection to get over the road. And this Five of Cups, they regret that they did this fraud because now they're going to jail. Five of Swords, out of greed and jealousy, they had this idea. This could be an Aquarius, a celebrity, I don't know. But there's the Five of Cups. They regret they did all this fraud. And it's led to what? Look at what it's led to. It's crazy, right? Not going to say what it is, but I have an idea of what to do to recycle my old cards because I really, I really am hesitant to sell my old cards to anybody, you know, as decks because of the energy. I don't, funny like that. Like I don't like to use somebody else's cards or buy used cards either. So that's why I have so many. Page of Cups here. This might have to do with the pregnancy of Pisces or a kind of a slight apology of some sort. Six of Swords. Why is this accident with the stalk curse divine? Somebody investigated and found out that somebody had did something to move on. For somebody to move on. King of Swords. This King of Swords betrayed someone. They said they were a doctor. They betrayed someone that was grateful for them doing some kind of revenge, or they wanted revenge. What is this with this King of Swords on this? Air energy, air sign energy. This is this is the magician, the King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doing magic because they wanted revenge and they were grateful. For lovers, you are loved. This is a tower here. This male, you are loved. This was a shock that this person, this Gemini, may have chose someone else or chose this Empress with the power supply, or this Empress is paranoid or having to be guarded because of their power supply. You may have to be guarded from this King of Swords here. This might be somebody in the military, could be somebody in law enforcement, could be somebody in politics. This Empress here, third party, motel, hotel. This is somebody here who's maybe pregnant, staying in a hotel. Dismemberment, safety deposit box. What is this? This is somebody who's slowly something about them wanting to get something out of a safety deposit box. They're willing to pay a little bit of money for it. I don't know what that is. What is this Four of Wands? Four of Wands, divine. This is somebody who regrets a house or a marriage full of lies. They want to leave a motor vehicle. Knight of Swords in the winter. This is coming out to the light about somebody dating somebody over the winter or was quick to maybe got into a relationship very quick. They might even be happy. Somebody might be pregnant, or there might be a son, a child born. Page of Wands. This is a wooded area. Somebody here broadcasted something about temperance. Somebody was doing something in a wooded area, some kind of alchemy, and somebody maybe even screamed with the Page of Wands. I don't know. It was a wooded area. But somebody's doing some transference spells in the woods. And somebody spoke about it. Jealousy under arrest. This is a Hierophant marriage arrest warrant. Jealousy about a marriage arrest warrant. What? Or about a Taurus even party. Party, cleanup. Somebody went to bed after a party, or and other people cleaned up. Desert, they were looking for this mail and they didn't find it because it's in that safety deposit box. What the heck am I reading here? Outer space gatekeeper. This is somebody who's trying to come in from out of nowhere. And you have gatekeepers. No. Missing. Or people don't want other people to know the promiscuity of someone. Missing. This is this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, may be missing some mail or have something missing. A signature on a contract may be missing. Page of Pentacles and Justice for this teacher. Somebody is waiting to get paid for something by this teacher. They're waiting to get paid, or they're waiting for something to work. This is this somebody wants to be recognized here. They're apologizing for something here because you are protected by angels. They were waiting for something to work and now they want to get it good with you and apologize. This is somebody who wants to be recognized. And that's what we never met. Somebody who is behind the scenes doing stuff on you. You may not know this person. Now they want to come in as your friend, boyfriend, whatever, possibly to save themselves from death because the energy is transferring. Orange suit, 5 of Cups. Somebody regrets they did this. The devil. The devil regrets this fraud. This could be a Capricorn. But oh my gosh, look at that to that. This thing has been investigated. And somebody is mad that you didn't die. Defend death from a bunch of people, a bunch of competitors, a bunch of people fighting amongst themselves to block you from this house. And another way to read it is this Queen of Wands could have a house or a marriage and be holding on to some money or be holding on to a house, okay, fighting to the death to defend their anger, their jealousy, or their resentment, or whatever, having to win at all costs. Let's get some tiles. I haven't used the letters in a while. I'm going to read those too, guys. I'm going to bring them back. Okay, let's see. What's the first tile out? Is the Tower, 19, 6 of Spades. So this is someone's shocked that someone moved on or wants to move on. 35, 9 of Spades. This is really upsetting someone. If someone doesn't want to be anchored, they want to anchor them. 23, 7 of Clubs. So they're pushing back. Rats are pushing back. They're pushing back. 8, 9 of Diamonds on this coffin. Or they're telling about a death. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Queen of Spades, 9, with something having to do with some kind of truth, with a sword feminine, air sign feminine. 8 of Hearts, number 32. Somebody walked away after the shock. Walked away. This might have happened, something happened at night. Walked away from something at night. This is, now we have the Sun, Ace of Diamonds, number 31. So a new opportunity could come in. You walked away from what wasn't working. And now we have the Ten of Hearts, number 18, the dog. So somebody here may be having to defend their loyalty to a situation. This is the King of Clubs, number 6, the clouds. Some confusing about a death or an ending someone's confused about. And this is the Ten of Spades. This is number 3. So this is this betrayal, and this is this somebody can't understand why they were betrayed by a Queen of Swords or an air sign feminine. They don't understand how they were betrayed. All right, guys, that's been the reading. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, peace.